Hey, Radley. I'm texting you in anger. Do you have something to say? Is it true that you had a one-night stand with your colleague at the company?
You've mistaken me for someone else. There's no truth to that.
So, who booked the hotel room with me in those messages then?
It's just a misunderstanding on your part. Nothing like that happened to me.
I hired a detective to investigate that day, and they found evidence of you having an affair with someone else on Saturday at the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. But you told me you were meeting a business partner in Miami. The flight details don't match what you told me. The ticket I found is different from what you claimed. Explain yourself, Radley.
Sophia, please calm down. I was suddenly transferred to Las Vegas and couldn't inform you in time. You don't need to overreact like this.
So, what about the messages you sent to your colleague?
We were only on a business trip, Sophia. It's all just a misunderstanding.
But these are clear pieces of evidence. Is it just a misunderstanding? Then what do these photos mean?
Honestly, it was just a misunderstanding. I did have a one-night stand with her.
Please, Radley. What are you doing to me? Why would you do something like this? The ticket I found is different from what I discovered on your ticket. Radley, explain this to me.
Sophia, I was suddenly transferred to Las Vegas and couldn't inform you in time. You don't need to overreact like this.
So, what about the messages you sent to your colleague?
We were only on a business trip, Sophia. It's all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, really? But you told me you were meeting a business partner in Miami. The flight on that day doesn't match what you told me either. The ticket for that day is different from what I found on your ticket. So how dare you lie to me?
Calm down. I was suddenly sent to Las Vegas, and I couldn't inform you in time. You don't need to overreact like this.
Don't fool me. I know everything. Don't try to fool me. IT. IT was just a misunderstanding. I had a one-night stand with her.
Please, Radley. What are you doing to me? Why would you do such a thing?
I can't believe what you're saying. You said that divorce would not happen between us? I feel deceived and I don't want to hear any more lies from you.
Sophia, I truly apologize for what has happened. It was just a mistake, and I never wanted it to happen.
I place my trust in you, and you broke that trust. I don't want to be in a relationship based on lies and dishonesty. Why should I continue when I can't trust you?
I completely understand what you're saying. I'm sorry for hurting you. But I assure you that this will be the last time. I don't want things to go this far anymore. I'm trying to put an end to this and rebuild the trust between us.
I think we should get a divorce, but I don't want to get involved with someone like you. I can't believe what you're saying. You said that divorce won't happen between us? I don't want to hear any more falsehoods from you since I feel tricked.
I apologize sincerely for what transpired. It was only an error that I never meant to occur. Your feeling of being duped hurts me deeply.
Okay, I want to see how you handle it. Don't let her bother me. Otherwise she won't be at peace with me.
Hello, Sophia. Are you sure you don't know who I am?
Is there something you want to tell me?
I'm Radley's colleague, and I wanted to introduce myself to you.
So you have something to tell me.
I heard that your husband passed away a few days ago, so I would like to offer my condolences.
Really? Thank you, Mirabelle.
Actually, I'm the one who had a one-night stand with your husband.
What? Are you saying the truth?
That's right, I'm 5 months pregnant with your husband. Ha ha.
I can't believe it. I don't understand why you would message me about this. Well, now you're showing off your trophies to me? You better get out of here soon before I get mad at you.
I didn't want to say this at all. It's just that I'm pregnant with Radley now, so I want everyone and his wife to know about this baby.
So you messaged me just to mock me? Because my husband had a 419 with you? Don't even dream about it.
No, Sophia. It's really not like that. I have something else to tell you. I just want you to accept me and the baby in your husband's name.
Really? But why do you want me to tell Radley's family? Don't tell me you want me to help you support the child. Don't be so ridiculous.
I just want my child to have a connection with Radley's family and be exposed to his cultural background. I simply wanted to share their contact information.
I won't do this. I'll only pass on the message. You wasted your time messaging to nonsense. Okay, so tell me what you want from me.
I want to receive Radley's money and some assets while he is alive.
You found the wrong person. I have no responsibility to take care of or give my property to anyone. If you want, go to his parents and get it. I have no obligation to treat a stepchild of my husband.
I understand how you feel. But I hope you can reconsider and think about helping me connect with his family. I just want my child to have the opportunity to know his father's family. I won't do this, Mirabelle.
Asking for my husband's personal belongings is something I can't agree to.
Don't ask me to do anything because I am not responsible for your problems. But Sophia, I just want the baby to feel close to its father. His clothes, books, music collection, and wedding ring can help the baby sense his presence.
Those belongings are personal and meaningful to my husband. They hold emotional value and significance for him. I can't agree to let you access those things.
Why can't I have them? His parents and siblings have some of his belongings. Why can't I go through them?
His family has some of his belongings and you can access them through them. But asking directly from you makes me uncomfortable. We should respect each other's personal boundaries and families.
Aren't you afraid the Radley family thinks you're abusing his child?
What? I fear the Radley family again. Why don't you contact them and tell this story soon? They still want to have full control over this. You and he are totally to blame. Do not bring the child out to talk wrongly and blame the wrong actions. I'm being very patient with you. Only AS would dare to do this to me. Money and rings don't talk like a brainless person.
I don't understand why you have to try so hard for us. Just $50,000 and your husband's ring. It's not too hard for you to treat me like that. I know what he left behind, so don't try to fool me. My child has every right to get what he wants. I need $50,000 and all of your husband's clothes, books, record collection, and his wedding ring. It's too easy for you. It's your fault that he can't get close to this baby. Really? I absolutely do not need and never legally acknowledge that baby.
Oh, that never happened. $50,000 or whatever you want, you should go to my husband's parents and ask for it. I'm under no obligation to give you those.
You are so selfish. You don't understand what it is to insist on keeping Radley's memorabilia. I just wanted to help the baby be closer to his father.
Why should I show the results of an affair and forgive the person who ruined someone else's family happiness? Mirabelle, you're the selfish one trying to destroy other people's families and demanding $50,000 and my husband's ring. I am under no obligation to meet those requests. You found the wrong person to talk to.
You are a cruel, ferocious monster and a wretch.
It's not fair to accuse me of being selfish or holding on to Radley's belongings. Those items hold sentimental value for me as well, and it's my right to keep them. Or do you think it would be easy for you to insult me?
How can you be so heartless, Sophia? You don't understand the pain I'm going through. I just want our child to have a connection with their father, and those possessions could help create that bond. You're being unreasonable by refusing to help.
Why should I sympathize with someone who just wants to steal someone else's husband? Do you expect me to sympathize with you because you have children with my husband and still want me to give you money and property? Radley's actions caused immense damage to our family, and I'm not obligated to provide you with anything, especially considering the circumstances.
You're just making excuses. You're the one being selfish here, holding on to the remnants of an affair and refusing to forgive the person who destroyed another family's happiness. I trusted you to be understanding and supportive, but clearly, I was wrong.
Mirabelle, let's not forget that you played a role in breaking up Radley's family too. Demanding $50,000 and my husband's wedding ring only shows your own selfishness. I have no responsibility to fulfill your requests. It's time for both of us to focus on what's best for our child moving forward.
Sophia! I saw her actions, how she was always trying to separate my baby from your husband. It is a sign of a cruel and ruthless person. I can't let you keep doing that.
I object to your comment. I never intended to separate the baby from anyone. I just want Radley's parents to understand that this decision is my choice, not clinging to me to take my things.
You're so sassy. Did Radley's parents agree with her decision? I do not believe that. I won't let you deceive us. I will do everything I can to protect the baby and stop you.
And you know what? They totally agree with my opinion. His parents understood and accepted my decision. You don't have to try to bring my parents to scare me. I don't have to do what you want just because you threaten.
I don't believe your words, Sophia. I can't let the baby fall into the hands of someone like you. I will do whatever it takes to protect it and prevent you from harming it.
If you want, we can meet in court. I'm not afraid of what you say. His husband's parents were doing paternity testing when the baby was born. Guess who suggested them? His parents convinced me they wouldn't be able to accept the baby and her.
Why are you raising your voice, Sophia? I don't understand why you're so angry. I'm not afraid at all, Sophia. I've been with him for the whole year, not just once. We have had a relationship for an entire year, HAHA. Only a fool wouldn't know this, Sophia.
What? And he dares to say it was just a mistake? You two are despicable.
Let's calm down. He and I have been together for a long time. LOL. We have been through so many ups and downs together and have cherished memories. I think it's the right thing to be the one to leave, Sophia.
You two are ridiculous. Not only dare to lie to me, but also want to take my property for you and stain from you and him. You are wrong. I will do everything to prevent this. Just ask your parents, see how they will help you.
Oh, Sophia, you're still the selfish bastard. Your husband, Radley, has always wanted to be with me. I know that.
But when I talked about divorce, he refused. You don't dream anymore.
Oh, if you think he's not being honest with me, you're completely wrong. I know he loves me more than you.
Ha! Do not say that. He's just being distracted by your lies.
You're the manipulative, Sophia. You always try to make things your way, including my husband.
Enough. I don't want to hear these slanders anymore. Hold on to your possessions, but don't expect me to let you and Radley live happily ever after.
There's nothing I expect from you anymore. I just want you to know that everything has changed and you are no longer the only one in Radley's life.
I'll see. I won't let you hurt me anymore. From now on, I will end this relationship and find a way to protect my assets.
Do what you want, Sophia. I am not afraid of your intimidation. Just hope you wake up and see that life doesn't just revolve around you.
After a few days of thinking, I contacted him to review the procedures related to the boy and planned to set up a related fund if in case I have to be responsible for the boy. but I feel I am not wrong or responsible for that child. How do I do?
Joan, I just wanted to check in with you since it's getting a little late. What time are you planning on coming home tonight? I'd appreciate it if you could let me know when you next have a second.
Huh? It's you. What do you think? Kara, I don't know why you think it's a good idea to try and track down my each and every move. To be honest, it's kind of creepy. Do you just not trust me or something? We're only married because of all the benefits to marriage anyways. So I don't know why you're pressed about what I do with my life. Even with the trips for newlyweds that's occurring on the weekend. I'm only planning to go because I'm the son of a CEO and it would ruin my image if I didn't show my face after getting married. You and I both know that this marriage was just for us to both gain the benefits. There was no love involved in the first place, so stop treating me like I'm your property that you have to keep managing. I need my freedom too, you know. I don't ask where you are every day, do I?
I mean, I get that you need freedom and all. But there's ways to go about saying that without making me feel awful. And besides, this time it's a little different for you. Your father will be coming here in a bit.
My dad is. Wait, why though?
Well, I heard that your suitcase was broken and that you needed a new one for the trip.
Oh, right. That. I remember now.
He says he'd bring around 3 different types of bags, so you need to be here in order to choose which one to borrow.
Wait, is he going to be there soon?
He said he'd be here in half an hour or so. I hope that isn't too difficult for you. You should be able to get back from work by then, right?
Damn it, I'm going to have to hurry up.
Fine, I'll go home now. I think I'll be able to make it. Just tell him I'm on my way, all right?
All right, well, stay safe. Your dad will be waiting here. I'll keep high company if he gets here before you.
All right, Kara, here's the plan. You better listen up, okay? You take the train that's leaving next and head to the venue first before I do.
Wait, why do I have to do that? Aren't we going together? This is a marriage trip, right?
Well, only one of us needs to check in after all. So you go in there first and then I'll meet up with you later. Until then, though, we'll go our separate ways. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I've booked us 2 different rooms. So I'll send you the details in a bit for your room. Just spend as much time as you want in there while I get there.
Joan. I don't know how to tell you this. But I don't think that's a wedding trip at all. At that point, if we're going separately.
Look, you need to get this through your thick skull. We went through this before, we both know that. This marriage was just done to be convenient for the both of us. So why do I need to share a room with someone I don't even love, Besides, I'm sure you'll enjoy some alone time too. Why would you even want to spend time with a man that clearly doesn't love you? Come on, I'm doing this for both of our sakes. You gotta keep up with what I'm trying to say.
Even so, we did end up getting married, so I think it's pretty important that we do this properly so that we can learn more about each other. We're going to be spending time with each other whether you like it or not in the future, so we need to take this seriously.
That's just your own thoughts anyways. Who decided that we need to take this seriously? Don't push your own damn beliefs onto me. I'm going to do this in my own way, okay?
Okay, so I suppose we'll be spending our own time until you come here then?
I literally just told you that. Don't make me repeat myself again, woman. Now hurry up.
Joan, I'm just messaging you to update you on the situation. I just checked into my room, so I thought you'd like to know. I'll be in my room for now. Let me know if anything comes up. Oh, and also contact me when you arrive.
Whatever. Why do you bother to update me and all of that pointless stuff? Do you think I care?
Well, just in case, I'm on the 12th floor in room 3. I know you probably won't visit, but I just want you to know where I am.
I have no idea what you're talking about, woman. Also, what the hell is up with all of this? I mean, seriously.
What's the problem? Is something wrong?
You're on a higher floor than I am. How does that make any sense?
Well, it seems like this hotel was pretty packed today. I don't think we could conveniently be on the same floor.
I'm on the 9th floor. Room 10 if you're curious. It doesn't feel right that you're sleeping on a higher floor than I am.
Aw, so that's why you never ended up arriving to our meeting spot? I suppose you were checking in before I was.
Whatever. Just switch rooms with me already. I don't have all day to organize this.
Why? Is there an issue with your room? I'm sure the night view is good from any floor. Besides, I think that would end up being tougher than you might think.
And why is that? Are you trying to defy your own husband, huh?
Well, I mean, this room only has a single bed. I don't know if you'd like that very much.
Are you serious?
Also, don't you think it'd be a little hard to use a room like that with 2 people?
What are you talking about? I'm not going to sleep with you. I'd rather die. I don't know what funny ideas you have in your head.
Well, I heard that today you have plans with the new recruit to the company, Joan.
What? I'm so lost right now.
And tomorrow there is plans with the woman who lives in the area, right? What was her name, Mia or something?
I have no idea what you're talking about, woman.
I know that even after you married me you still spend time with other women. And many too. I'm sure if you brought her along with you to a wedding trip of yours, she must be one of your favorites.
Why do you know that? And how?
Oh my, you actually thought I wouldn't catch on? Did you even try to hide it all because that attempt was absolutely pathetic? I heard that you tried to hit on some of my coworkers too. Rumors spread like wildfire, you know? Angie tried to go for my friend's sister too.
I did? I didn't even know about that.
If you go to that extent to try and get with every woman around me, obviously I'd catch on quick. Do I really look that easy to fool to you?
Damn it. Why do you know all this? I guess there isn't much use hiding it if you figured out this much. Well, it doesn't matter, you know we can't get divorced even if we wanted to.
Huh? What exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb. I know you know exactly what I'm hinting at. Your dad's company is a branch company to my dad's company. In other words, you ended up marrying me so that you could make that connection between our dad's companies that much more connected. If we ended up going through a divorce, then everything would end up being for. Not your father wouldn't let you go through with it. What daughter wants to endanger the status of their own parents' company? There's no way you can get out of this marriage.
Gotcha. No wonder you were acting this way for the entire time if this is how you interpreted the whole situation.
Alright, well, now you know everything, so you better listen to everything I tell you to do. You do whatever you want because I'm going to be busy enjoying myself with all these women. If you don't like it, you're free to go home. On the other hand, I'm going to enjoy my hotel life here with my girlfriends while you do that. I doubt you even have the courage to go through and run away from me, though.
Right, I think I finally understand everything now. For now, I'm just going to spend time in my room so you do whatever you want to do.
Good girl. That's exactly what I wanted to hear from you. I'll go have
Morning, Mom. I hope you're doing well. Sorry for contacting you early in the morning. Do you have a second?
Oh, Kara. Good morning, I hope you slept well. Is there something I can help you with, dear? How is your wedding trip going? I hope you're getting along with Joan. I know you were nervous about the whole thing, but I hope you got over that.
Yeah, about that. We're definitely not getting along. Like, at all.
Huh? What's wrong, dear? Do you want to talk about it?
I know this is not the best topic to bring up so early in the morning and all. But I need to tell you this. But I know that Sam is deeply misunderstanding the whole situation behind this marriage. I wanted to talk to you about everything.
He is misunderstanding the situation? What do you mean by that?
I don't know if his father believes in the same things. He does, but I can tell you one thing. Remember the whole thing about Joan taking over the company sometime next year? I can just see all of our assets gone to waste if this ends up coming to fruition. It's only a matter of time until both of our companies end up on bad terms with each other from all of this.
Tell me, what happened for you to go through all of these thoughts?
Well, I want to explain it all to both of our fathers so they get the full context of everything. I know he might be sleeping in on the weekends, so I ended up contacting you instead. Could you wake him up if he isn't awake yet?
All right, that's why you ended up messaging me instead.
You got it.
And Joan father is also there in the house too, right? I mean, he came over to give Joan his suitcase.
But I'm sure if you wake one of them up, the other will wake up soon enough.
You're right. I'll get to it right away.
Okay, well, I'd like to speak to them both online in about an hour. Do you think you could make it work?
Don't worry about me, sweetie. I'll get them in no time. I'll get them all set up in front of their computers before the hour goes by. You don't need to worry about a thing.
Thanks. I really appreciate it, Mom. You're the best.
Hey Kara, big news. You better get excited, I'm going to finally give you some attention instead of any other girl. Hey Kara. Listen to me. Hurry it up. It's already been 10 minutes. Don't make me wait any longer. I decided personally to cancel plans with another chick just so I can spend some quality time with you. So you'd better appreciate what I do for you. But look at you. You don't even respond to my messages. Hey, answer me.
Oh, good morning, Joan. I was wondering why my phone was going off like that. But to think it was all notifications from you.
Huh? What did you expect? I'm the most important person in your contact list. You need to show me some more respect as my wife. And here I was going out of my way to treat you right for once. You not only hold me up by not responding, but you also talk to me with disrespect.
Oh, to think you'd give up fun times with Mia for little old me? What got into you all of a sudden?
Look, just hurry up and get over here before I stop wanting to give you any more of my time. I'll spend the remainder of this trip with you, so stop sulking and come to my room.
Oh, I'm good. Don't you worry about that at all.
What's with your attitude? This is your chance of a lifetime. I'm saying I'm choosing you over Mia.
Mia just left, didn't she? Because her husband caught on to the whole cheating situation. And now you're desperate for anyone's attention that you'd even give me a chance.
What are you suggesting?
Oh, and I wouldn't even be able to go to your room even if I wanted to, by the way. Because I'm already home now.
What? Hold on, what do you mean?
I took the train back during the evening. So I've been home for a few hours now actually. I'm just organizing all of my belongings so I can move out on any short notice.
Wait, what? What are you planning now? Tell me. You left your own husband alone on your honeymoon? How selfish can you be to go back home without any prior notice? Are you trying to get divorced?
Yeah, I am actually. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
Wait, you were serious?
I talked to both of our fathers about the fact that I wanted a divorce along with my reasoning, and they seem to be in full agreement with us going through with it.
Why would they say that they know how important this marriage is?
Joan, I need to tell you one thing and get this straight. You've been led astray by a huge misunderstanding. My father's company is technically working under your father's company. That part is correct. But my father also has the license to distribute many products without needing any permission from higher-ups.
What are you getting at?
And your father's company made the agreement with my father in order to get the license to those assets. In other words, your father is very privileged that he was able to meet a man like my father that has those rights.
So you're saying the important one out of both of our dads is?
Exactly. If this marriage falls through, it's not my father that will be in trouble. It's yours, that's what you need to understand.
You're kidding me. No way.
Why would I lie about this? I thought you were confident for some reason, but for you to be this delusional. And as you guessed it, I discussed all of this with both of our fathers. But now my father is fully convinced that he doesn't want to deal with your father's company from all of the issues that arose this time around. Oh, and I would forget about you becoming the CEO at this point. I heard that your father will be staying away from that original plan.
You were joking?
Well, you'll have to talk it out with him. I don't know the exact details.
Fine. All right. How about this then? I'll cut ties with all of the women I have been seeing.
Huh? Why would you need to do that?
Because I'll promise that I'll treat you and only you as my wife. Let's just forget everything that's happened until now between us and start anew. That way we wouldn't need to go through any divorce procedures, right?
Joan, you really need to understand the situation more.
Oh, sorry. Am I missing something still?
Our marriage was never meant to be something that determined the connections between my father's company and yours. It was all an unrelated marriage through coincidence.
Now you're just making all of that up.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but if cheating was ever brought into this whole picture, the marriage was always going to end at that moment. It's not as if the divorce itself is going to put a dent in our father's work. At all.
Okay, fine. But why do I have to give up my spot as being the next CEO after my dad?
Well, after all of this happened with all of the blatant cheating behind my back, your dad has come to the conclusion that you are absolutely not fit to be a CEO. That's all there is to it.
Damn it. So I brought this upon myself?
You absolutely did. Anyways, unlike you, I'm going to be busy organizing everything from a lawyer to counseling for divorce procedures. So you just wait there for your eventual downfall while contemplating on all of the bad choices you've made in your life.
Damn it. Damn it.
I'm often viewed as weak and unreliable from my meek and fragile build as well as my dull presence. But in actuality, I wasn't the woman that Joan thought I was, who would say yes to absolutely anything without fighting back. Which is exactly what led to his ego boost to go and sleep with all of those other women. In the end, due to Joan being the one that caused all of these problems, I will be legally getting him to pay for the majority of the divorce fund. And to add insult to injury, all 5 women that he had been seeing all of this time were currently married. Meaning the husbands of those women also pressed charges onto him demanding him to pay up to sort this whole situation out. With all of this controversy surrounding him, his father had no choice but to fire him from his job. Now he spends his days doing odd jobs and part-time work just so he can afford enough money for his lifestyle, whilst slowly paying the husbands of the women cheated on his debt.